yesterday at court, the body cam footage of the officer who put the cuffs on YoungBoy back in September during that music video, that was shown.
Did you know that NBA YoungBoy has been moved to a lower security prison in Alabama? This is because he is getting ready to be released from jail. Another inmate even saw him walking into the cell block. This happened after his prison sentence was looked at again, thanks to some smart work by his lawyers. On the day of his court sentencing, something very surprising happened. A very excited NBA YoungBoy fan hacked into the Zoom call. The fans started shouting, "Free YoungBoy," for everyone to hear. It made the day very unforgettable. NBA YoungBoy walked into the courtroom with a big smile on his face. He was even laughing because he could hear a fan shouting from outside as he was walking in. The fan was yelling, "Free YoungBoy," which seemed to amuse him. Even though he was in a serious situation, he appeared relaxed and confident. Before the hearing began, NBA YoungBoy had to sign a legal paper that said he understands English. This was a routine part of the legal process, but it showed that everything was being done properly. On this paper, he wrote that he went to school until the 8th grade. This detail gave the court some background about his education level. After this, the judge started the sentencing. The courtroom became quiet as everyone listened closely. The judge read out the charges that the prosecutors wrote. They said that on March 10, 2021, NBA YoungBoy was caught with a firearm even though he was not allowed to have one because of his past legal issues. The prosecutors explained that he was seen holding the weapon while recording a music video. They also said that the firearm was not registered, which made the situation even more serious. Everyone in the courtroom was waiting to see what the judge would decide. NBA YoungBoy was charged and arrested for having a gun even though he is a convicted felon. He was also charged because the gun was not registered on the National Firearms List. This happened when he was outside making a music video on a quiet street in a safe neighborhood. He was with his friends. They were playing loud music, dancing on the hood of a car, and waving guns in the air. An older lady who lived on that street became worried and called the police. She told them that there were several men outside, and she was concerned. They were dancing around and waving guns at the camera. When the police arrived, they arrested NBA YoungBoy right away. The police knew who he was because he has been arrested many times before.
An NBA YoungBoy, he lost the appeal with the federal appeals court. He can take it up to the Supreme Court. What happened? So, the federal judge, the lower court...
During the arrest, the cameraman knew that NBA YoungBoy was not allowed to be holding a gun. He quickly tried to take out the SD card to get rid of the footage. However, the police took the camera right away, even though they did not have legal permission to do this. They were able to get the footage that showed NBA YoungBoy holding the illegal gun. In court, NBA YoungBoy's lawyer argued that the police got the footage illegally. Unfortunately, this argument did not work. It was announced that NBA YoungBoy had lost his appeal with the federal authorities. Now, the prosecutors can use the footage of him holding the guns against him.
Well, then I've seen so many times that good men and women who have a lot of talent and potential that they can be.
It was the footage on the SD card that sent NBA YoungBoy to prison. In court, this was the moment when everyone started to cry. The judge gave a very emotional speech to NBA YoungBoy. The judge told him that it was sad to see his talent and potential being wasted because of his addiction. The judge also wished him good luck for his future when he gets out of prison.
Robbed of that potential when they start to really struggle with their addiction. So I don't want that for you. You seem like
a few weeks later, NBA YoungBoy's lawyer gave an update on his case. Speaking with confidence, the lawyer said, "I have finally finished YoungBoy's case. He got 23 months, but because of how we worked it out with credit from another case in Louisiana, he should be out in 3 to 4 months." This news gave hope to his fans and loved ones who were eager to see him free again. The way the lawyer handled the situation showed his skill and experience in dealing with complex legal matters. A few days later, the official jail record was updated, showing NBA YoungBoy's release date as July 27, 2025. This news spread quickly, and many people began counting down the days until he could return home. His supporters felt relieved, thinking that the wait would not be too long. However, it looks like NBA YoungBoy might not be released for a long time. There are other legal issues that could delay his freedom. Some sources say that there are ongoing investigations linked to his past actions. These complications could change everything, leaving his release date uncertain once again. A lawyer explained NBA YoungBoy's Louisiana case, which his other lawyer talked about before. NBA YoungBoy got into trouble because he did not go to court for a case in another state. Since it was an out-of-state case, the FBI got involved. They started watching his Louisiana mansion. One day, NBA YoungBoy was seen opening the gate of his house and driving away. The FBI, who were watching his house, followed him onto the highway. This led to a high-speed chase. When the police signaled him to pull over, NBA YoungBoy did not stop and kept driving. NBA YoungBoy pulled over to the side of the road and came to a complete stop. He waited for the FBI agent to walk up to his car door. But as soon as the agent got close, NBA YoungBoy started his car again and sped off down the highway. While driving fast on the highway, he ran into traffic and quickly took an exit onto a regular street. He then stopped his car in a nearby parking lot, and the chase continued on foot. That day, NBA YoungBoy was wearing designer shoes, skinny jeans, and many diamond chains. He was even seen running through the backyard of a house nearby. NBA YoungBoy ran through the backyard of a fan's house. The fan quickly took out his cell phone and shouted at NBA YoungBoy to run faster. But NBA YoungBoy was soon surrounded by the police and was arrested. They put him in the back of a police car. One of the officers asked, "Do you want to talk to us? Tell us everything, and we will take off the handcuffs." NBA YoungBoy replied, "I do not have a statement. I do not want to be in these handcuffs like this if I have not committed a crime." The officer responded, "Okay, give us a moment." NBA YoungBoy stayed quiet and did not answer any questions during the legal proceedings. When asked if he wanted to make a statement, he calmly replied, "No, sir, Mr. Martinez, I do not want to give a statement." He knew that anything he said could be used against him, so he chose to remain silent. This was a smart move, as the charges against him were very serious. He was facing multiple charges, including speeding, resisting arrest, and other legal issues that could lead to severe consequences. The judge was strict and did not go easy on him because of the seriousness of his actions. However, NBA YoungBoy's financial power played a big role in his situation. With millions of dollars to his name, he was able to hire the best lawyers who knew how to navigate the complex legal system. These experienced lawyers fought hard for his freedom. Because of their skill and his wealth, NBA YoungBoy was allowed to get out of jail on bond. In California, his bond was set at $54,000. To secure his release, he paid $500,000 in cash and also offered other valuable assets as security. NBA YoungBoy also used 2 properties worth over $1.5 million as collateral for his bond. He has to wear an ankle monitor, but he is not on house arrest. According to the bond set by the California judge, he only needs to wear the ankle monitor but is free to travel. This is important because if the California judge believed these rules were enough for NBA YoungBoy, then why would a Louisiana judge think any differently? The Louisiana judge is looking at the same facts and the same charges. NBA YoungBoy's case is being decided under the same federal law, even though it is happening in a different court and a different area. The rules and legal procedures are the same because they follow federal law. However, the way judges apply these laws can be a little different depending on the state. Each state may have its own way of interpreting and enforcing the law, but these differences should not be extreme. In this case, the California judge decided that a certain amount of money and restrictions were enough to allow NBA YoungBoy to be released on bond. If the California judge thought this amount of money and these conditions were enough, it would be very unusual for a Louisiana judge to disagree completely. It would be strange for the Louisiana judge to say that no amount of money or restrictions would be good enough. Because of this, many people believe that the Louisiana judge will also allow NBA YoungBoy to be released on bond on Tuesday. However, some people have different opinions. They think that the Louisiana judge might be stricter because of the serious charges NBA YoungBoy is facing and his past legal issues. The case against NBA YoungBoy was put on hold because of his possible involvement in the Lil Pay B case and the passing of King Von. Some lawyers online said they did not want NBA YoungBoy to be free again. They also put the speed racing case on hold while they looked into King Von's death. Police records showed that NBA YoungBoy released his song, Bring the Hook, in 2022, which some people thought was disrespectful to King Von and others. DJ Academics even tweeted that NBA YoungBoy was on Demon Time and was about to release new music. After NBA YoungBoy's song was released, O-Block rapper L.Ree responded by saying, "That is not Demon Time. He is just rapping like the rest of these rappers all talk." This showed that there was serious tension between NBA YoungBoy and people from O-Block. Even Enli Choppa agreed and said, "I stamped that," which showed that the beef was known everywhere. NBA YoungBoy made it even more clear by releasing his song, Know Like I Know, where he rapped, "I bet your mama will be destroyed when we send you to God for making those statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys." When NBA YoungBoy was arrested about a year ago, Enli Choppa released a song called Free YoungBoy. But after NBA YoungBoy sent a sneak diss his way, Enli Choppa changed the title to just YoungBoy. Later, Enli Choppa went on Academics' podcast and said he is not able to defend his name, bro, and a lot is being said about him. To me, he is a real stand-up guy, and it is just unfortunate how things turned out because he approached someone like a man. He also talked about it in an interview with DJ Vlad. When asked about the situation, Enli Choppa said, "Oh, you want to know what I think? It was funny to me. I feel like it is nothing serious. When it hits the internet, it is just entertainment to me. Yeah, it was entertaining. Good song, nice bars." But things took a darker turn when JD Youngin passed away. Many people started to suspect that NBA YoungBoy and his crew were involved. This even made the feds think that NBA YoungBoy might be putting money on the heads of rappers he does not get along with. This was surprising because, at first, JD Youngin and NBA YoungBoy were cool with each other. They were even seen together before. In an interview with DJ Vlad, JD Youngin spoke about his relationship with NBA YoungBoy. He said, "Me and YoungBoy will be making music together soon. I am a fan of YoungBoy's music. We are going to collaborate soon and represent our state. When we do, I feel like it will be one of the best collaborations ever." JD Youngin seemed genuinely excited about the chance to work with NBA YoungBoy, and fans were also eager to hear what the two talented rappers would create together. Their friendship and respect for each other were clear, and it looked like they were going to be a powerful duo in the music industry. Not long after this interview, they released a song together called Up With Me. The track received a lot of attention, and fans loved seeing the two rappers working together. It seemed like they were on their way to making more great music as a team. However, their friendship did not last long. Things went wrong when JD Youngin shared a short clip of an unreleased NBA YoungBoy song on Instagram. This upset YoungBoy because he did not want the song to be shared without his permission. Their friendship quickly fell apart after that. NBA YoungBoy replied in the comments, saying, "Delete this now. I do not even know how you got my song." A few weeks later, JD Youngin talked about it, saying, "I am not going to take disrespect from anyone. I am real and I stand on everything. No one is going to play with me or disrespect me." After that, he released a song called 38K, where he rapped, "You put that comment on my post and laughed about it, but I was laughing when your baby mama was with me." There were even pictures of JD Youngin hanging out with one of NBA YoungBoy's baby mamas. This made the situation even worse between them. JD Youngin was seen with one of NBA YoungBoy's baby mamas. After that, NBA YoungBoy allegedly tried to catch JD Youngin off guard in the streets. Soon after, YoungBoy recorded a message saying, "You are always hiding. We are headhunters. Come on, man." They talked big, but could not back it up. The feds noticed that many rappers who argued with NBA YoungBoy ended up passing away. This made them look deeper into the situation to find out what was really going on.